Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to Wasteland 2. I realized that I had forgotten to loot the Mr. Larsen, or Dr. Larsen as he wants us to call him. And so I went back there to loot him. On the way, ran into a whole bunch of those pus guys in the field that I forgot about, which was great because there was like 7 of them, and to fight 1, we fought 7, so that was cool. The good thing that happened is Raphael got promoted, and Angela got promoted. But before we look into their promotions, there's some other things based on what we picked up that I want to show you. So, first thing is that he had this gun called the Midnight Special, where he was just crushing us with it. The thing is, it's really cool, is that a single shot is 2 AP, so that's why he was able to shoot a ton. And the damage differential from what we have, the Navy revolver, is actually not that big of a difference. So, it's got a less chance to jam, same range, better armor penetration, and same capacity. So we're going to be using this for sure. The other thing is that he dropped this nudie magazine. I don't know what we're going to do with this. Naughty Nuns, issue number 74. Meet Sister Tiffany. She's hot for preacher. Mother Superior says you're inferior. I don't know. And then we also, I think he dropped this dusty wine bottle in Vino Veritas, so pretty cool. And now we have a pretty wide range of weaponry. I'm really happy with that pistol, obviously. And aside from that, I think we are good to go. We have to head out west, or to the other side in that other gas chamber. We also have to do these promotions. So let's take a look here. Raphael, I'm kind of struggling with. We've gone a little bit into energy weapons, but apparently energy weapons are really only good against armored opponents. Effective against well-armored opponents. Take this training if you always want to be a space cadet. Just remember, don't cross stream. So damage scales quickly with enemy armor. That's good. Cannot jam. Very low damage against unarmored targets, and cannot inflict critical hits. So maybe this becomes super powerful, like, in a bit. I'm not sure. But what I'm thinking is maybe grabbing Smart Ass with him, because she has Hard Ass. I think I might grab Smart Ass here. And she's also covering off brute force for us. So, like, whenever I'm building out these skill points, I always think, you know, if I had played the game previously, it would really help to know, like, what kind of things to expect in the future. But because you don't, it's really kind of difficult. I think in any of these situations, we have actually used his little sad little samurai thing, this little knife, a few times. Unfortunately, it's not that good. So maybe a better bladed weapon before we invest in bladed weapons. I mean, we could give him a thing in pistol so that he could use this Navy revolver. But then am I kind of distributing too many points with him? Maybe I forget about bladed weapons altogether, but we did give him armor so he could be a bit tankier. But this thing's actually really good up close as well. Actually kind of a tough decision. 2 points isn't gonna kill us. Let's give it to him just so he becomes a little bit more flexible, and that way he can still be up close. And he can deal with a little bit more. I think that'll keep him kind of flexible. Let's give him like 36 ammo. And then Angela, the first time we've leveled her up here, what do we want to do with her? We could go into Outdoorsman. I think blunt weapons actually might be better though, because she does a ton of damage with that wrench. Assault rifle's already maxed unless I want to save this and go 6 skill points with her next. She's going to require 2 more levels to go any higher than she is in assault rifles. So I think I'm going to go blunt weapons. And then we'll hold on to the last one. So there we go. Everybody's good to go. Before we head back down and into the other chamber, I remember that we have this here, and so I'd like to check it out. See if this is something we can get through now. There's clearly a door back here, but what's waiting behind it? I'm not exactly sure. Can make the bluish residue around the mouth. Okay, everybody back up here. Oh, no, okay, this is still on lockdown. It's really interesting that we were able to get into some, namely the one that was blocking all of the, those chests that we had found in that room. But not others. Like, it's kind of weird. Let's get everybody reloaded. It's probably really annoying when I'm not looking at these guys. I think there was an option to actually have the camera follow... Camera follows party? It's doing that, but... I mean, I've chosen that, but it's clearly not doing it. Let's head down and see if we can figure out the other side. I know it said that there was one airlock on the other side, so the other one, we had to flip a whole bunch of those switches. This side, probably only one. We'll run through the poison with one person to kind of figure out what's going on. That person is going to be Leo. And I believe that's on this side, correct? Yes. So, what are we working with first of all? We've got sight blocked here. We've got a door at the end. I don't believe... No, okay, good. But this here, I don't know if that's... what that is exactly. We might be able to cut that off. Let's see. Okay. Now, what is inside here exactly? Not a whole lot just yet. Somebody else mentioned, this is really cool actually, if you hold the Z key, or Z depending on where you're from, then it'll highlight all the things you can interact with in a room, which is huge. Olsen A smells like soup. Holland A, the corpse smells like it came from the Ranger Citadel compost pile. Looks like you got lashed across the eyes. Ugh. Woodrow J, some kind of skin infection like a druid cast too many bark skins on him. Isley P, this woman has a forest of herbs growing out of her skin. You're surprised no one has rolled her up and smoked her like a joint. That's pretty funny. Might contain some healthful items. Well, abso-frickin-lutely. Okay. What about these things? How are they looking? We've got a trap there. Treasure on this one. Oh my god, yes. That's beautiful. The mechanism appears to be controlled by a high-tech electronic lock. Okay, so I will come back into this room once I can kind of shut down the gas. Okay. Oh, the door has a lock. Okay, never mind. We're gonna need to call in Donnie. So first of all, let's take a look at this. Impossible for him, but medium for her. So bring her in. Donnie, while she's doing that, you come and check this door. Come on, Rose. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, it sounds like he failed. That's not good. If you could do this, you know, without just sitting in this poison, that would be great. Okay. Now, do we... Oh, that's not for him. I had thought that we had some sniper rifle ammo for him. Let's just distribute this a little bit. I guess not. Okay. Who? We got everybody's. Looks like a giant fly used its overgrown mandibles to chew through the side of this maintenance robot. Surely someone with some skill in computer systems or repairs could suture the sundered machine. Cracks and all through this wall, a little well-placed effort might bring it down. Okay. So Donnie, 94%. Let's also call Raphael in. See if he can punch this wall down. Oh, wow. Critical failure, what is that? Can we... What do you mean he's not trained brute force? Whoa! Oh, -4 to brute force. You hurt your kicking bone. Broken bone. Can be removed with the appropriate item or a real doctor. Well, good thing we have Angela here to kick ass. How long does this last? Long enough. 5 minutes? That robot certainly cleared a path for us. Whoa. Okay, hold up. I'm actually, poor bastards. I'm kind of concerned about this whole lack of, anything for him. I think this is kind of the sign to go into blunt weapons. So that when he can't be good from a distance, regardless of the situation, then he's got something to fall back on. Now, I think we're gonna leave this section be for a second until we can figure out another way around it.
Hey, Rangers! Hey, Scorpions! You're too late! High Pool is ours now! Wrecking Crew rules! Come and get us, motherfuckers! Okay, smash this thing! Let's go party!
Okay. High Pool is definitely toast. This should clear this out. And then we can kind of bring everybody in and fight this group here. We've got 1, 2 pod people and 2 superflies. We've got these things that we could kind of abuse a bit. Angela could be up front. Rose with the midnight special over here. Donnie in the middle. Oh, shit. Alright, let's do this then. It looked like he grabbed her head and like basically swallowed it, but it was a miss, so I'm good with that. Okay, first of all, let's shoot this thing. There we go. That hurt him. And he's infected? Interesting. I like it. Okay, now, damn it. Well, I just realized when you highlight or when you hover over them, it actually sections out which one it is. I'm not too worried about him. I'm mostly worried about this guy. So, come on. That's awesome. This gun is freaking beautiful. This is gonna make a mess. Whoa! It was worth it. Let's just crouch here. Make it a little bit harder to hit you. Come on. Oh, come on now. Oh. Those misses, they just hurt when you're that close. You swing and you miss these guys. Do I want to try and hit him and have two guys that close? I don't know. Oh. Oh, damn it. Oh. Another infection. Okay, let's actually... Oops. Getting anywhere else in here isn't really gonna work. Except for maybe here. Oh, that... Oh my god. Everyone's infected. It's funny because I'm so used to just clearing these out that you don't even notice them anymore. Okay, let's crouch and let's just finish this thing. There we go. A little bit messy. Actually, a lot messy, and I'm not that proud of it, actually. Alright, you're still broken. Seal up Rose a bit. Okay, now, we're gonna have to shut this down, and then we can basically run right out of here. Whew. Yeah, those... I don't know what it is with those things on the ground, but I can never really
to the Westfield Rangers.
deal with them for some reason.
Lots of experimental fruits and veg, not to mention a large rabbit population.
Oh,
so
no.
It's sure to be dangerous. Find the generator that's gone off the rails and find some way to get it back online. Do not just blow it up. I know that comes naturally to meatheads like you, so try to restrain yourself.
Great. Rabbits. They're like my #1 enemy. Hate them. Okay. No sniper ammo, but let's distribute this all. Well, who's this? Oh, look at this guy's doing heavy damage. I want this guy on our squad. Honeydew Lewis. Hell yeah. Get over here, Honeydew. Please join us with a shot like that. A wiry old gent in a tweed jacket and gardening apron. He has a bristly mustache and a burlwood pipe clamped between his teeth. Honeydew Lewis, look at this guy. Struth? Rose? Struth? I don't know what that means. Rose, is that you and still human? Thank God. Madam, you are a sight for sore, methane-stung eyes. Lovely to see you as well, Mr. Lewis. Please, Rose, how many times do I have to ask you to call me Jacob? Are you safe? Are you well? Perfectly well, Mr. Lewis, and safe under the protection of these rangers. Thank you. You seem to have succeeded in defending your melons. So far, but I cannot say for how long. If these rangers don't shut down the irrigation system, it may all be for naught. My patch may go as mad as the rest of the center. What kind of patch are you talking about? A melon patch. I've embarked on a noble quest to bring back this dour and devastated world God's greatest gift to the appetite of man, the honeydew melon. And I will not allow any army of horticulture or horrors to destroy my dream. As you can see, as soon as I noticed things going awry, I rushed here and tore out all the irrigation pipes before the toxic brew could reach my precious plants. I fear, however, it is only a temporary respite. I will doubtless be overwhelmed by the rest of the mutated mess, but not, by God, until I am ready and my last fuel spent. What's so special about honeydew, Mr. Lewis? They are the pinnacle of God's creation, the supreme delight on this earth. The others may mock me. They may call me old honeydew, but I know this. If a fruit can save the world, it is this fruit. For how could anyone, having savored its sweet and mellow flesh, have an unpeaceful thought? When did this madness start, according to you? Well, it all started a few hours ago. The rapidly increasing growth, the appearance of those spitting tumors, the erratic behavior of my colleagues, and those ravening rabbits. Sabotage, I'm sure of it. Deliberate sabotage. Yeah. Look, you seem to be holding your own against the rabbits. Will you help us finish them off? Oh, hell yes. Oh, yes. So what does that mean? Sad to see such formerly harmless creatures destroyed. It must be done, or their madness will spread. I agree. Can we not talk to him now? So he's just gonna follow us, I guess. I kind of wanted to hear the other things he was gonna say, but listening in the dew, you can smell the sweet sense of hope and prosperity Mr. Lewis kept going on about. If any fruit could heal the world, maybe, just maybe, it would be this one. Okay, we've got a lock on this door. Let's get closer to check this out. Pop go the pigeons. I don't understand this whole pigeon popping thing. Well, hello. What do we got here? A little furniture and a lot of books. Books on the table, books on the chairs, books on the bed. There's also an unconscious man behind the door. A spent pistol loose in his hand. His head is bruised and he's got puncture wounds all over. Where is that exactly? Whoa. Oh, this is Sue. Something sharp and barbed got a hold of this man's mud. He may need a complex medical attention. For some reason, his boots are covered in pigeon shit. Hold on, can we... Here we go. Let's get him up. This will be a very interesting person to talk to. He doesn't deserve to die like this. Can you heal him, Rangers? Yeah, we just did. Before we talk to him, however, I would like to check out this room. There's a suitcase under the bed. In it, you find glass jars filled with a wide variety of seeds, all labeled super carrots, mega squash. Oh, wow. The titles are mostly politics and philosophy, leaning towards the love thy brother and share the wealth end of the spectrum. Flipping one open, you see a lot of fevered underlining and notes in the margins. Feed the world is repeated in several places. So these things are highlighted. Among the dirty plates and pile of books, you see a scattering of seeds on unusual sides. Did they come from extra large fruits and veggies outside? Faded pin. Titles are mostly politics and philosophy, lean towards the love of thy brother. Okay. Sue. Sweet Christ, I thought those fucking flies had killed me for sure. Oh, thanks for the assist. Rangers, right? I'm Sue. I'm a research assistant here, and I help Matt with the business end of things, too. And you're a world-class fool if you've done what I suspect. Why did I see mutant seeds in the pigeon coop in East Field? You saw that? In the where? Rose, look, I'm just coming back to myself. What are you guys talking about? Rose saw mutant seeds in the coop with the messenger pigeons. I was feeding them this morning, that's it. Stop right there. You're lying to us, young man. Tell us the truth now. Alright. Look, I was just trying to do a little good in this fucked up world. See, this place is a miracle. We grow enough food to feed every community in the Waste, but most of it just sits here. Matt's working on our distribution, and Kathy's trying to make the plants and veggies smaller and more portable, but there's no time for that. People are starving now. Kathy's so worried about letting our secrets out that she's letting people go hungry. Well, fuck that. All those seeds, I feed them to the pigeons, and then I send the pigeons off to other communities. When they get there, they shit out the seeds, and boom, instant garden. Genius, huh? It's actually pretty smart. All these books, and you haven't got the sense nature gave a turnip. So you're the one who's been stealing my seeds. Rose is not happy. Why do you have pigeons exactly? There are communications networks, slower but more reliable than the radio. They take messages from us to all the towns around here, even Ranger Citadel. Did you send out any of the mutant seeds? What? Oh shit, sweet Jesus on a popsicle stick, I did. Yes, I put fresh seeds in the pigeon feed and sent half a dozen of them out right before all hell broke loose. What have I done? I've spread the mutation everywhere. What a fucking idiot. What do you mean by everywhere? What do you mean by everywhere? Shit, let me think. Okay, write this down. I think I sent out 3 pigeons. Whoa. Infected farm, infected pump station, infected village. Uh-huh. That's all of them, I think. Will you take care of this for me? The shape I'm in, I never make it. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I've got access to some cool shit. How can I say no to this miracle of modern man? Thank you. And please, don't tell Matt or Kathy. I've learned my lesson. I won't pull another stunt like this, I swear. Seems nice enough. So what's going on with the plants, Sue? They're always big, but never this big. It's like they got super fertilized somehow. Haven't seen this kind of growth except down in Skinner's mushroom caves, which we've been down to. Actually, I shouldn't call them Skinner's caves. He just works there. Dr. Herbison runs the place, but Skinner's the one who's always there. Herbison only goes down there to take samples. What do you think of Skinner exactly? He's the muckraker down in the mushroom caves, keeps them in the dark and feeds them shit. Ha! He's kind of in the dark himself. Good family man and all, but just, you know, a company man. Does his job and doesn't think about it. What do you think about Matt Forrestal? He's a great boss. Wish Kathy was more like him. Okay. So, let me get this straight. You're a boy named Sue. Don't get me started. Blame my foster parents. They wanted a girl. I tried to change it to Jack once, but people would call me Jack. And I wouldn't realize they were talking to me, so I just went back to Sue. Okay. What do you think of the Desert Rangers? Excellent. Matt must have called you in. I'm glad you're here. Shit gotten a little out of hand. And how did that happen? No idea what happened. Everything's just mutating like crazy. Mutant plants, mutant insects, mutant seeds. What can you tell us about the insects? Those fuckers nearly killed me. A June bug as big as a watermelon slammed into my head. I thought it had bashed my brains out. What about the flies? Same thing. The seeds are mutating too? Literally saw seeds splitting and sprouting creepers in a matter of seconds. It was freaky. What does feed the world mean, in your opinion? That's my philosophy, yeah. We shouldn't leave the means of feeding the people in the hands of the few. Everybody should be able to feed themselves. Food for all. And why do you have seeds in that suitcase? Are you planning on going somewhere? That's my collection. I want to be like Rose and Kathy someday. Not just an assistant. I want to be a full-fledged researcher, so I'm researching. Okay. The research equipment is in the lab. Why would you keep the collection here? Are you doing something strange? I'm just trying to help. Fine. I can tell I can't trick you, so I'll tell you. See, this place is a miracle. We grow enough food to feed every community in the waste, but most of it just sits here. Matt's working on our distribution, and Kathy's trying to make the plants and veggies smaller. We know this. He's told us this. Kathy's so worried about letting her secrets out that she's letting people go hungry. Well, fuck that. Boom, instant garden. Got it. All these books, and you haven't the sense to give a turnip. Same exact thing that he's already told us. Did you send out the mutant seeds? Yes. Pigeon. Yes. And why do you have pigeon shit on your boots? Oh, right, my boots. Yeah, I was feeding the pigeons today when everything started going crazy. One thing I think I might do is when I'm talking to these guys, I might kind of work left to right. Because I kind of feel like when we go the other way, sometimes things repeat, but it might happen the same way too. I'm not sure. But that's my plan. Anyways, it's nice to meet Sue. Thanks for saving my life and everything else. Rangers, you're back? Okay. All right. So we'll take a little bit of a break, and when we come... Oh, these guys don't have the major infection. I thought they did. Oh, no, unique infection. Great. And what's this? Same thing, right? Pod infection. Pod infection, unique. I don't know why the colors are different. Oh, maybe it's just amount of time. This is like... Oh, my God, we're going to get in trouble here. Okay, so... I think what we'll do is we'll take a break here. When we come back, we'll check out the rest of this area. It is pretty large. We're trying to shut down the irrigation to halt the spread of infection. And we'll have to disable it. Looks like we can repair it or disable it using the computer, but we'll have to fight our way through the field to get it. We have this guy with us, who, the honeydew guy, who has taken down rabbits like they're going out of style, which is great because looks like we could use his help. So we'll use it. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.